Well, hello, Commanders, and welcome to yet another community stream with some Fight Night. Hope you've all been doing well, and I hope you can all hear me. At least the little green levels are bouncing about, so it looks as though we're all good for another stream. We'll be heading off, starting off with the battle news. Go through what's up for season 4. And after that, we will head on into the Fight Night. Make sure you do sign up. Those of you who haven't signed up yet, go ahead and click the sign up link. It's in Discord, it's in the description. Go ahead and do that so that you get to fight. I will be closing the sign up after the battle news. Let's see, how many do we have? We have 236 contestants in line at the moment. So let's see. What shall we start with? Battle news, obviously. Let's get going. Necrin saying it's so good to finally be on stream. Oh, is it your first time to be here live? Oh, that's great to hear. So anyway, without further ado, battle news. It says season 3, but it is supposed to be season 4. Now I've forgotten to update that. Anyway, first up, unit boosting. We have a new feature. Requires rank 5 or higher. And basically what it will be doing is it will be boosting units that are in level lower than the rest of your army. So that means with the new units, if you have not been able to level it up to what all your other units are, you will be able to use it with some relatively good power. Do note, however, power stones will not be unlocked with this. So if you haven't reached the level to open a certain power stone slot, they will not open with the unit boosting. But you will still be able to use the unit with a good level, or at least a lot better than you did before. We can as well, if you like, go through, showcase this anytime during the stream. If you want immediately, we can do that, or we can do it at the end of the stream, just as you like. There's not much to show about it, just basically how it works and so on. So next up, what's next? It still says season 3 up there, but it is season 4 coming up. Power stones, no new power stones are being added, so there are no more new ones, but there are some other ones that have just been added in and obviously the tiering up. So I'll go through the tier ups and the added ones. So out of the offensive power stones, damage, critical strike, and leech are tiering up, and ignite is being added. I see somebody noticed that the quiz text is wrong. Let me just quickly edit that because it can be confusing. Quiz at 50 likes. Is that good? I think we'll do that. Excellent. So let's continue. Out of the defensive power stones, we have tiering up protection, cover, and thorns. Oh, and resist conditions. They're all tiering up as well. Movement power stones, we have speed, charge, and dash are tiering up, and teleport is being added. And then we have, out of the range power stones, aim and blast are tiering up, and the ability power stones are staying as they are. Moving on, balance changes, we have one bug fix here. It's got to do with bleed and last stand. Yeah, bleed and last stand. So impact of bleed can no longer kill a unit while the damage immunity granted by last stand is active. That has now, or will be, fixed on Monday. Moving on, other changes. Clan raids now become accessible already at rank 6 instead of rank 8. So you can start doing raids a little bit earlier. Premium season path rewards have been increased in value while equally decreasing the value of free rewards. The combined value, however, remains the same. New daily quests added, kill 500 enemy units. Now, why has this been added? Well, it's to address the issue where if some of you have already upgraded or leveled up all of your artifacts and past all the current journey levels, then it has been tricky at some points to fulfill all the daily quests. So we have added one extra daily quest which should address that issue. Also, there have been some changes to other daily quests. The kill 100 enemy units has been now changed to kill 200. And from the weekly quest, kill 1,000 enemy units, has now been increased to 2,000. So just a little bit more stuff to do. And that was it for the battle news. A little lighter this time, but hey, we get to do the fight night a bit earlier. So let's see. If we close the battle news, there we go. We'll open up and you can see what army I've chosen. It's actually one of the armies. That was one of the options for last time. A little bit of electricity, a little bit of lightning. That's what we're going to be going for. And let's see, fight night. We have 254 participants already. I am going to go ahead and close the fight night sign up now. It's closed. And let's go and grab the final few that managed to sign up while I was jabbering away here, so that we can go ahead and get the system rolling. Oh, there's a couple tags to be fixed. Remember, when you're signing up, just the battle tag, nothing else, and remember to put the @ sign, the email sign, the @ remember that. So that's something that's needed, but I have been able to fix them pretty well. So now we have the complete list. Now let's go into our fight night system. I've lost it. Nope, there it is. Found it again. Oh dear. Oh, hi, Annie Viper. Nice to see you here. Let's see, now we have... Where is Crucible's minions? Let's see, what have I been promising? 500 gems for a win, 250 for a draw, and 100 gems for a loss, or if you don't get to battle. Go ahead and add some participants. There we go. Okay, one participant wasn't found. That's not, I can't do much about that, but anyway. And let's just shuffle them as well. We can save it. We can go live. Start the event. Yes, start the event. Thunderhead, early dinner today. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I think we are ready to go live. Yeah, about the army that I've got here. This was the, what was this one called? I do not remember. It had a nice name. Let me just have a quick look because it would be nice to mention the name of it. Mention the name. It's called Thunderbolts and Lightning. Very, very frightening. Anyway, there's oh no, it's not that one. That's not the one I was planning to use. No, that was it. This was the Lich Queen's Revenge. And probably in 2 weeks' time we will do the Thunderbolts and Lightning. Anyway, what do we have here? We have some level 140 Plague Bearers at the front. Then we have some 140 level Risen Warriors at the top and bottom, 4 of them all in all. Then we have some Frost Knights to go along with the level 140 Frost Dragon. And along with them is the Lich Queen or the Death Knight. Also level 140. You see a trend here? They're all level 140. So, and then we have some Rays, merged Rays at the back at level 140. Some of them have Last Stand, some of them have Thorns, and I don't know. I think we'll do pretty well with that. And out of the artifacts, we have to help the dragon out. We have the Claw of the Frost Dragon. Then we have the Skull of the Necrolord. And then we have the Dark Soul of the Devourer. Change background to the Winter Frozen one. Well, that might be neat. I'm just not 100% sure if I have that here. Oh, I do. Yeah, let's go for the winter. Oh, that's frozen stuff as well. I'll go for this one. This one looks nice. Yeah, we'll do that one. Anyway, oh, don't know why I picked those, but it's good to have more coins. So without further ado, we shall begin the fight night. We're going to be starting off with Slav LK. I think it's Slav LK. And everything seems to be running. Everything's great. OBS hasn't crashed yet. Let's go ahead and spin up and let's put the auto spins on. Spin up and ooh, what did we get? Ooh, I don't know. I think I'll skip it this time. Slav IK. Yes, Slav IK. I just got that now. Right, we're going. Doesn't look too good for me for that one. I don't know. It's level 140 units that I have. I was pretty sure it would, you know, flatten everybody from get-go. Yeah, the sign-up has closed already as the fight night has begun. Unfortunately, the battle news today was rather quite quick, so that meant the sign-up wasn't open too long, but we do have a whole load of players. We've got 200, I think it was 239. So that is more than what we can get through in any case. Oh, Ioan, sorry, I have destroyed your army. For those of you who are commenting, that I see now 2 who have probably missed the sign-up. At the moment, until further notice, the sign-up is opened 1 hour before the stream starts. And the sign-up link can be found in Discord 1 hour before the stream starts. And then you can also find the link to the sign-up in the YouTube what do you call it? The stream itself, it should open and be findable, locatable, about half an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that, before the stream actually starts. So you can find it there as well. We have an open spot in our clan. Isn't it time you switch to Flying Dutchman? Yeah, I don't know. Super busy at the moment. I'm struggling to find time to play normally as well. I do get to log in and do stuff a couple times a day at least, but super busy at the moment. When are new units coming? Wow. When have we had new units like normally now? With a new era, we'll see what we get to, what kind of units, if there are any new units. I mean, who knows? 52 likes. Oh, well, I see 51. Could be 52. There's a lag, and I don't know who lags and so on. But yes, we can do the first quiz. First quiz is coming up, and this first quiz actually is something that I want you to take time thinking about. This quiz will be open all the way to the end of the stream, so this won't be shut down when the second quiz is launched, just basically because this one might require a bit of thought. Now, what do you need to think about? Well, I'm not dropping the link yet. I'm going to drop it once I've explained it a bit. Some of you might have noticed some very cool videos that we've had lately, or at least one, about fantasy armies. It was a very cool one, the last one we had. I believe Is that the one that had the Earth Elemental that split up into millions of them? I don't know. Very cool and fun videos. Basically, it's where we can alter lots of things for these videos, go crazy, step out of the restrictions of the normal game. So we can have, for instance, 100 frost dragons or whatever. So that's the idea. So if you have any cool ideas of kind of fantasy armies that you'd like to see us create and see me react to, then go ahead and write down your ideas in the quiz that is dropping now. And remember, it's not closing till the end of the stream, so don't rush this. Take your time, think about it, and write down what you like. It can be a short explanation, it can be long. Doesn't matter. You can just say 100 dogs against something. 400 dogs against something. 1,000 dogs against... I don't know. Yeah, just go nuts. Whatever. Let's update that text. Quiz at... Oops. Oh, lost it. Where did it go? Quiz at... 1,000 like... No. 100 likes. There we go. Quiz at 100 likes. Victory for me, though my win rate doesn't look very good. What's up with this? 140 level units. But there'll be folks with the... There'll be folks with the friendly fight button, and they'll be shaping their army to beat me. Oh well, we're here to have fun. Oh dear. I'm on Raw. Oh, position number 2. Yeah. Number 2 beat me. To be honest, not surprised about that. Kingo. From the clan Boo, I believe. Looking good for me. I'm sorry, Kingo. It's looking very good for me. Ooh. Yeah, that's it. Tier 5 Claw versus Tier 5 Claw. Tier 5 Claw versus Tier 5 Claw? Since when players have higher artifacts tiers than Crucible? What do you mean the quiz is busted? The quiz is not busted. The quiz is fine. I've got lots of answers. Aw, people saying no and no. Not everybody, but some. Aww. Again, don't rush it. Don't rush it. I can keep dropping that link throughout the whole stream. I'm not going to be closing it down. There's no rush with it. But no, the quiz shouldn't be broken. The quiz should be fine. It's working. I'm getting answers. I'm getting answers. It's open. I can drop it again. That is the link. That should be the link. If it's not the link, then I do not know who's answering. Oh dear. Victory for me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Nah. This time. Master Nate. What do you mean no? What do I mean no? What does who mean no? No? Oh, what do you mean? Because the question is, do you have any idea for your fantasy army? And there's just some saying no. No. That video was awesome. I thought it was pretty good as well. I mean, it was funny. So We do have another one on the way. There's one that has is well, videos themselves are done, but then there's the audio stuff that's being steamed up. That will be coming out shortly. Lots of more fun stuff. Who do we have here? Leo Plevrodon. Leo Plevrodon. We need traditional Chinese. Yep. It would be great if we could have as many languages as possible. It would be great. Just at the moment, the amount of players from the region is not quite high enough to have us actually localize it into traditional Chinese, but it's something we monitor. I mean, it's possible. It is possible that we will do it. Lord Davidoff. Ooh. That soul pylon is pretty well protected. If you can keep the soul pylon protected well, then that is a good unit to have. Oh, we have some RDs. Righteous Defenders. Actually been quite a lot of call for the Righteous Defender nerf, but I don't know. We'll see. Not yet, at least. We have actually gathered some of the ideas and suggestions you have had on our Discord suggestions channel. We can go through some of those at some point and kind of give some of my comments and reactions. Obviously, it would be great to have a designer or somebody, developer here to answer some of them, but currently all you have is me. Go through some of those now and then. Well, the first one, it was not the first one on the list, but there was the nerf RDs. It's being called for quite a lot. I don't know. We'll see. I believe the data doesn't really show it too much, but it's basically, yeah, it's something we know, and it's something our team responsible for balancing is aware of. We shall see. We shall see. Sema GG. Yeah. Don't know what you mean there. Oh dear. Immortalis. Immortalis from... Yeah. From the clan I'm currently in. Oh dear. Yeah. The Devourer is pretty good against units that are a bit slower on attacks and movement. If you have a good swarm, that can take down a Devourer or any ranged units. Oh! I thought I was going to lose there. Fantasy Army, I also gave it a theme with existing skins. Oh yes, definitely. The more details, the better. I mean, it requires less imagination from us. Oh dear. Petaglu? Pataglu. 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 Looking good. I think the Demon Flower again is there taking me down. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's also been quite a lot of call for more army slots for PvP and bosses, or have a save and load layouts for any layout raid, PvP, etc. You can save it into a slot and give it a short name. Then I can also load it from any slot into any layout, raid, PvP, etc. This way, we would not even need 3 layouts. That is actually an interesting idea. To change it so that you don't have layouts to choose from. You just kind of like save, and then you'd have like files or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's more layouts has been asked for quite a lot. One of the reasons why it's not been implemented yet, at least, have more of the layouts, is basically the idea is that we might have more raid bosses coming in, so that would then increase the need for more raid layouts. So then 4 wouldn't be enough, 5 wouldn't be, so on. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. At the moment, at least when I'm doing the raids, when the modifiers change, then yeah, even layouts that I've had for the same boss the previous round, they just don't work, so they need redoing anyway. But obviously that kind of a load and save idea, that would get around that as well. So yeah, it's an interesting idea. It is, but it does step away from the easier function of just having, you know, you spin up or down for the different slots. We'll see. It is something that we do know about, and we have been mulling it over. Ooh. Wow. I think I had one Risen Warrior there, and it didn't do too well against the Devourer. DVD cover. I don't know. Does DVD cover have an alt count called CD cover? That's a cool name, DVD cover. Hey everyone, please give us more time to register the fight night. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. You do get a little over an hour at the moment. Granted, it's not open too long once the stream starts, but the problem is, even though, like now, we have 200 and I think it was 239 contestants. We won't get through them all. And once I start the fight night, because I have to gather up the list, create the list, shuffle it, stick it in the system, and then we start. And it's kind of difficult to I can stop the fight night, then issue a new list, but then the problem is when that gets shuffled, then you can have folks who have already fought, they can fight again, and then it can get, for some others, a lot more difficult to get into the fight, because then we have a lot more. But yeah, open suggestions to other ways to do this, but I also do want to restrict it slightly to at least not that it's open for like a whole week or whatever, because it would be nice that the folks who actually come and watch the fight night, and they would get to fight. There are other options to this as well. I mean, we could think about open the site up for 100 gen. No, I can't. The problem is starting up a fight night again. The list it shuffles and all that kind of odd stuff. There is the idea that I could have the fight night basically have a sign up that opens like an hour before the stream, and then have another sign up that opens and is just for the folks who are in the stream. And then we could start the fight night, and then at some point we stop it, and then we continue fight night with folks who are only in the stream. That is one idea. If you like that idea, then go ahead and comment below. Go ahead and comment. When new wardrobe, this is coming. It is coming. I do know that it's being worked on. Not coming for season 4, but possibly for the next era. Yes, the next era, possibly. Don't quote me on that. I'm not promising, but possibly. And I hear some folks probably going to ask, what is the next era? The next era is the Great Plague. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Great Plague. Yeah, Rabble Supreme, that would be great, but that's not how the system works. That's not how it works. VHS cover. Oh, I need to quickly go and make an account and take up the name. The Betamax cover. Yeah, Betamax. Who knows what Betamax is? Anybody? It came out pretty much the same time as VHS, possibly even just before VHS, if I remember correctly. And it was kind of like it was a competition as to which was better and which and so on. And VHS just got in there somehow. Can't remember how it exactly went. Was Philips into that somehow, and they made it more popular than Betamax and just tried up something like that. Though what I do seem to remember, Betamax was actually of higher quality video, which is funny. Yeah, don't know what that means. Unlike my predecessor, I do not speak Russian. A track cover, yeah, there we go. About Laserdisc cover. They were the big CDs. I still listen to some songs on my walk talk. You mean like a Walkman? Yeah. Yeah, you see the list. Yash Kumar is saying, how about you leave the sign up open for just the late players and do not shuffle the list at all? Basically, the list, it's a Google form that you fill out, and I then just copy all the tags that you have, and then I have to, well, I just copy them and then I just paste them into the Fight Night system. So if I were to leave the sign up open, basically they would go nowhere. They would just collect in that Google form. And for them to get into the Fight Night system, for instance, to get the gems and so on and be able to compete, I need to add those into the Fight Night system. Now what that would mean is I would have to then pause the Fight Night we're doing, add them in, and then I'm pretty sure then I would have to pause it, add them in, and then the Fight Night would begin from the beginning again. I'm pretty sure, though I need to test that actually. But still, it's it would then also shuffle. So then you could have some folks who have already compete again, and then some who haven't and don't, so on. But I am really liking the idea of somehow getting the folks who are actually here watching to have them, like, you know, definitely be able to fight. Oh, one option is that we just we do not put the form up on Discord, and we only have it here on the stream, and we do other stuff at the beginning of the stream, so you have time to sign up. We can do cool stuff. I mean, I can do I don't know, I can do stuff, yeah. This is the armies type stuff, yeah. Yeah, add them in at the end of the stream. That's actually an idea that could work. Just more work for me after the stream ends. But yeah, that could work. I'd have to test it. I've never tested pausing and adding them. I have, but not quite in that way. Orm with that catapult. Oh dear. This could be close. Or then not. Defeat. Malak. Does the dodge power stone work on crows? I believe it would, yes. Oh, DVD cover. VHS came first, then Betamax a while afterwards. It lost due to being more expensive to produce, and that some type of movie company preferred the cheaper VHS tapes for their content. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I remember I was able to play around with the Betamax back in the day when they were both, you know, relatively new. And, I don't know, it just seemed more interesting than VHS. Yeah, Rabble Supreme, don't do Fight Night boosts. Could tell that it was a total pain to orchestrate. Yes, I am not doing any boosting. That is one of the. It was tricky to do, and it was prone to problems. One of the main problem was that it would reshuffle the whole list. Yeah, you'd boost, you'd get your fight for sure, like next or very soon, but then the rest of the whole list was shuffled again, and so you'd have cases where it's one player would fight 2, 3, 4 times, and then somebody else wouldn't fight at all because of the randomness of it. Huh? If adding late in the stream doesn't work and the stream somehow stops, then you can just say Happy April Fool's. It's April Fool's. When is it? It's on Friday, isn't it? Yeah, Friday is April Fool's. Yeah. Tipton yet? I don't think Tipton's been yet. Stitch is on now. See Stitch? Ooh. I remember when there was no fire and we used to hide in caves from dinosaurs. How old are you? Oh dear. No fire. Hide in caves from dinosaurs. Now, I have a little problem with that. Back when there were dinosaurs, there were no people. Humans were not around for that. It is kind of mind-blowing, actually. Dinosaurs, how long ago they were around. I believe it's like 65 million years ago. Think about that. 65 million. And humans have been around for, I don't know, less than 10,000? Go figure. Are you gonna add dinosaurs to the game? Oh, hold your horses. I mean, we've only just gotten the dragons in. Are we going to have special offers on April Fool's Day? April Fool's Day? Yeah, I think everybody's going to get 1,000,000 gems on April Fool's Day. I need a real objection to mind control. Paladin counteracts plague, nothing counteracts mind control, which means too many players give mushrooms and mind corruptors. Well, there are quite a few units that are actually immune to mind control. But when somebody uses the demon flower or the mind corruptor, then they quite often then also have they have a certain power, not power stone, but artifact in use, and that will make it, that will cap the immunity and any resistance to mind control, which then basically means any unit can be mind controlled, though maybe not for so long. Depends on how powerful the artifact is. Skater Spade. You buy a great package of unit shards and gems for €1, what, euro, dollar, $1, and get charged $19.99. April Fools. Winning gem ad watch offer and then that won't pay. Oh dear. Yeah, that is changing the ads. There are now and then there are ads that don't work. The X won't work, or then you don't get the prize. You have to watch another ad. It is a shame that there's constantly issues on the ad provider's end with these. Again, like I said in the last stream, go ahead and hit. There will be some kind of icon somewhere on the screen that you can tap. From there you can see the ad provider, who it is. You can also report the ad. Go ahead and do that. If there isn't a suitable topic for the report, then just select anything and then just write down what the problem is. And then also, once you know the ad provider, you can take a screenshot of it, for instance. Then let us know. Send in a ticket, or yeah, basically a ticket would be best, and then we can also inform the ad provider that something is wrong. Special offer for April Fools. Crucible will FaceTime you and read you bedtime stories. But it will actually be him doing his best Gilbert Gottfried impression. Gilbert Gottfried. Oh dear. We need counter mind control. A counter for mind control. Pretty much any unit with good range. But then they tend to go for units, yeah. Mind control is tough. So what would be quite good? Yeah, I mean, if for instance the paladin would protect from mind control, that would be neat. Necrinius. Hard to say. This dragon is still untouched. Well, a little bit of damage, but not much. Probably has leech on it. Crown is the only thing that purges mind control. Yes, the crown. Crown of Lightbringer. That will. But every 5 or 10 seconds, you I think every 10 seconds. Yes, you all your units, or most of them at least, will get cleansed from, for example, mind control. Untamed Beast protect from mind control. Yeah, Barrier Monk. Yeah, and the Druid will cleanse mind control, I think. Yeah. Can't remember everything. Vizlev, I don't always contradict myself, but when I do, I don't. What about Battle Ram? Oh, you mean the Battle Wagon? It would release an army of dragons. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Monster Hunter is, I believe it's immune to mind control, except when you have a certain artifact which will cap the immunity. Jingtian. Not bad, but, well, it depends on if that toad can resist the Risen Warriors. Looks as though it might be able to. It's actually doing very well. I don't think I'm going to win this one. Likes are at 85. Come on, get those likes in, and we can get to another quiz. Yeah, what other kind of suggestions have we had lately? Grant Crow's immunity to slow effect. It's always a possibility. That would be a balance change. It's always a possibility. Nerf RD. Well, we can't handle the nerf RDs as well. Buff Barry Monks and Spirit Shield Generator. The Spirit Shield Generator actually got a fix in a way. It was buffed because basically by fixing it to how it was supposed to be. I think this happened for season 2, if I remember correctly, or season 3 this season. So there's been a little bit of buff to that, and probably the buff Barrier Monk. That might be from the fact that the Storm Dragon is very effective against the Barrier Monk if it manages to split the Lightning Bolt and hit it with for instance 2. Then it decimates the barrier. Make a player's donation cap equal to the clan's daily request. That is something that probably can't be, or it wouldn't be all that fair, because not everybody can log in all the time to keep up with the change then, because that would mean that the cap would all the time be changing. It could change up until the very last minute of the day's donations. So that is something that might not actually be that fair for everybody. Giant toad idea: when he eats too much, he explodes and causes AoE damage. Well, yeah. Pop. Nerf Paladin and RD is asking me to read his name. Yeah. Moo! Moo with the demon flower. Or mind corruptor if you want to be. If you want to be absolutely correct. Yeah, done quite well again. Oh, look at this. No. No. Buff the catapult? Probably not. It is very, very efficient, the catapult, especially when if you go into overtime. Berserk mode. Catapult can be devastating then. Also, if you use the reload power stone on the catapult, then wow, you can do some massive damage. Oh, then there's being called for additional game modes, zombies, like zombies in Call of Duty. I don't know. This game has nothing to do with Call of Duty. Make all the units zombies. I don't know. We've got units that are zombies, basically plague bearers. Yeah, additional game modes. It's something that we're always thinking about, and yeah, more game modes definitely would be very cool. Catapult can't be saved next season. Teleport power stone. Well, it depends where you place the catapult. Don't put it where you normally see them, like in the corners. What if the toad could spawn tadpoles? Yeah? Yeah, we need more special game modes. I just mentioned that. That is something that has been in the suggestions channel on Discord. Special game modes are super heavy on resources and work hours and so on. But we'll see what we can do. The hack. Commander. The hack. Running with the RDs. Wow, they are strong, those RDs, aren't they? Oh dear. What do we have now? We have Panikuk. That probably means pancake in maybe Norwegian. I don't know. Panikuk. Skater Spade. How about a mounted unit? Knight rides on a horse into battle, shooting arrows while moving, runs into enemies and separates into two units. The knight now wielding a sword and a horse that tramples. Yeah, that's actually an idea that has been around for a very long time, to have a knight, either with a long spear or just a sword or something, and then when it dies, it's just the knight and so on. Yeah. There's just so many ideas for new units. It's very difficult to pick and choose what to do. And also we have lots and lots and lots of old ideas for units that for some reason or another weren't introduced. So yeah, it's Dutch for pancake. I thought so. Pancake. Heracle. Heracle with the plague. This setup might work pretty well in the next era as well. Before doing a major nerf on, say, RDs, you should do at least one fight night with that army so we can look at how to counter it. Yeah, we can do that. I'll try to remember. We will do a Righteous Defender army. Why not? Why not? We can do that. We can do that. Yeah. Yeah, 8 groups of level 150 Righteous Defenders. We'll see how that goes. Oh dear. Ah, defeat for me. Ah, Titan build. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting the skeletons in now. Here comes the Devourer, but if the Monster Hunter gets onto the Devourer and the Eternal Champions, yeah, no good for me. It's the end of me. Plague Defenders build with tier 5 Cauldron. Can you do some premium skins for free? Pretty much all skins we have, even the super rare ones, we might call them premium or exclusive ones, and they can come about and be rewards in various events or season paths. But wow. Oh, I didn't notice there were the... Yeah. I thought it was just the Phoenix taking down my Devourer, but no. There were a couple Draining Spirits there as well. Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely some of the older premium skins, but we do try to get them out there again as well. We just had an Instagram, and I believe in Facebook as well, we had a competition. We had a competition where we rewarded the was it the Death Knight, the pirate theme skin. That's one that is super rare. Yes. What else do we have from just the suggestions? Decrease the number of power stones or increase the distribution of power stones in the future. There is way too much dilution currently. True. There are quite a few power stones about at the moment, and if you're looking for a certain one, it can be difficult to get it. But that will also create more variance to the different builds into the meta. So, but yeah, granted, I mean, we do realize, we do know that there are a lot of power stones at the moment out and about. Mostly because there are so many new ones that are out. So, we'll see. Next era, probably the selection might be a little bit more restricted. Ulster skirmish mode. There should be difficulty tiers like hard and nightmare mode to unlock better bounty high rewards. Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem for rank 16 players, and especially the rank 16 players who have advanced a lot further from the beginning of rank 16. There has been talk about maybe trying to tie in the skirmish with the league's levels. So, Ba Nui, yes, too late. The Fight Night sign up is already closed. Closes or has closed up until now. Always once the battle news is over. The battle news was quite short this time. Are they going to put new levels into journey mode? I would imagine so. Improve auto spin by adding a timer to Royal Shipment Unit Express. I'm not quite sure what's meant by this because there is basically a timer on both of those, and quite often it's near, at least at the beginning of the day, for instance, it's near the very beginning of the game. So once you've gotten both, then you probably will not get it for quite a while. And I've actually tested this myself. Once you've gotten it, you can spin through all of the auto spins, including the 50 that are still in the barrel, until you get it again. So I'm not quite seeing this as such a big issue as some make out it to be. Basically what we're doing now, we're playing the actual game. This is the live game. This is the same version that everybody else plays. We've both had both the Royal Shipment, the Unit Express, and the we've had them both. And I tell you, we're not going to have them again for the rest of the stream. And we're going to get through all the auto spins. I can bet you that. I'll probably have to be adding some more auto spins soon. But we shall see. And the auto spin, it's just been improved. I think for the previous season we did, and it was actually a fix that we did, because originally it was done that the once you get to the end of the season path, you get to the rotating the loop of a power stone at the end. Every 500 experience points would get you a new power stone, and that originally did not stop the auto spin, but at some point it did start stopping it for some reason or other. I'm not a coder, I don't know. So that was fixed, and now it doesn't stop it. So the events that stop the auto spin are very few. Simo GG. Don't know how this is going to turn out. I think not good for me. 101 likes. Oh, I see 102 likes. I see 102 likes. Anyway, as I promised, I am not closing down the first quiz. If there's some of you still thinking about it, no worries. That quiz is going to remain open until the end of the stream. There we go. Now, next quiz. Let's just make sure it's open. Yes, it's open. It's accepting responses. Second quiz is dropping there. Mohammed Aki. This is looking good for me. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, his Devour popped up. Didn't notice he had the Devour. Let's see, my Devourer should be popping up pretty soon. There we go. There goes my dragon. I think I have... Oh, I had a much more powerful Devourer. There we go. Link for first quiz. Yeah, I can drop the first quiz again as well. I'll drop them both in, you know, real nice. Oh dear, I can't do that. I thought it was going to work real nicely, that, but no. There's the link to the first quiz. Geez, how long did it take to make that quiz? Funny you should ask. I was actually thinking it was going to take me forever to do it, but it didn't. It was super quick. Anyway, interesting fact. If some of you use Google Forms to make stuff like this, if you have just text, like just, you know, like a list, like if you have a text, a notepad open, and you have this list, every single line has, for instance, like in this case, Power Stones. If you just copy that list and you open up the Google Forms, and then where you'd have the first multiple choice and you write in what you want, you just paste in that whole list in there, boom, it does it all. So it was super easy. But yes, granted, I was thinking, geez, this is going to take me forever to make, but no, that was easy. Semi GG, yes, good game, good game. Julio da. Let's see if, oh, yeah, overtime. And that catapult, you see the speed that's going to go, and if we wait another, there we go. Yeah, that's it for me. Another mug today, Big Bang Racing. Yeah, after any Big Bang Racing fans out there, do have fun. We granted lots and lots of gems for all the Big Bang Racing players. Also, new players, if you guys want to go and check out Big Bang Racing, new accounts get granted 10 million gems. And I think also the 10,000 likes are also granted, which give you access to extra stuff. The game is closing down in about 2 months' time, so if you still want to check it out, go ahead. It's an old game, and running into issues which has caused us to make the sad decision to shut it down. But still 2 months to play. Go and have fun. Gustav. That phylactery of silent whispers, that's a powerful artifact. Yash Kumar, hey Crucible, why not post and open up a second Google form after you close the sign up and start the fight night just for those who missed the sign up? Start it how? When? You mean just start it without it being in the stream? I mean, that is always possible, but then we wouldn't see the actual fight and so on. I like the idea which I talked about earlier, where somehow split the sign up. Split it somehow that we can ensure that folks who are actually here watching the stream will definitely get to fight. It's something I would be really interested in. Yeah. Oh, the Tide Shaman. Not a unit you see too often yet. Obviously because it won't be as powerful yet, but with the unit boost, don't forget to remind me, we'll check that out at the end of the stream. I can show the idea of how it works. Oh, now what happened? Oh, what is it gonna be? Oh, I was afraid of that. My dragon went and touched the mine shroom. Dunhanar. What will happen if two side only using crow? Don't know what you mean. You mean if both opponents have only crows left? Or what? There are instances where you can be left with units on the battlefield which will not engage each other. Then what happens there is then you have to just wait for the battle to end, and once that happens, then you get a draw. Could raffle off a stream list for the last 30 minutes of the stream. True, yeah, that could be possible. The only thing is that then it would be hard to estimate when the stream would end. What happens if we only have enough participants when we start for the last 30 minutes, for instance? We only have enough participants that take up 15 minutes of the time. What do we do with the last 15 minutes? Then we get into, again, the problem of, well, we have to start up a new fight night again. Who do we have in it? It gets shuffled. Who participates? It gets messy. But I think I have an idea of how this is going to be done. I have to think about it a bit more. I will. Might have a new segment to do. Have the battle news, then something else. And those who sign up during the battle news and that something else then would get to be in the fight night, and that would start the fight night off with those. So those who are actually in the stream sign up during that first, say, 15 minutes or 20 minutes of the stream. They would battle first, and we would do that list all the way to the end. And then we would start, call it Global Fight Night or whatever. And there we would have the folks who have then signed up 1 hour prior to, right? Something like that, yeah. Oh, I see somebody else realized what was going on here. Yeah, so if two players are only using crows and nothing but crows, well, somebody has gone and made an army like that, and they're friendly fighting. The Fight Night, the sign-up link, well, it's actually in the description of the stream, but it is closed already. I think we just need more fight nights. You always see the thing is, I'm pretty sure most who want more fight nights, basically, that just means they want more jams. I don't know. But that might be a way to then make sure that only those who participate in the stream then get into the fight night. So, I don't know. Could maybe have a mini-second fight night every other week. Yes. What other suggestions have we had in Discord? Well, there's one. Better balancing of units, power stones, artifacts. Each patch update buff nerfs a unit too drastically. Have smaller changes so players can adjust better and not feel like they've just wasted their resources investing in a unit. Yes, we have had drastic changes, and then we do have not so drastic changes. Basically, it depends on what the designers see and what the data shows. Whether a drastic balance is needed or a minor balance change. But we'll see. We do actually have we have some changes coming to the way that the balancing is handled and done. So we'll see how that goes. See if there is a change, and see if it's something how you the players like. We'll see. But there is a change to how we're going to be doing these in the future. So hopefully they lead to more enjoyable balance changes. I don't know. Depends. Garrett de Geke. Garrett de Geke. Interesting name. Looks good for me. Oh, there's RDs in there. They are. Ooh. That Phoenix. Ooh. Jacob Tipton, but Crucible sometimes I can't watch because I'm working. True. That is a problem, and basically what it boils down to is anytime that we do a stream, then there will always be somebody who can't make it for work or sleeping, school, this, that, and the other. Yeah. War 3 to also Dutch for Garrett the Crazy. Oh, okay. Crucible already played B-Boat. I haven't noticed it, but I'm trying to divide my attention between the actual fight night and the comments in the stream. I haven't noticed. Only do what I do, become unemployed. That is one option. Might not suit everybody. That's why you should do 24-hour streams, Crucible. Oh yeah, that would be fun. Super easy. I'll buy you energy drinks. Oh no. Yeah, energy drinks, they might be good occasionally, but if you have too much, you can get addicted. Looks as though, I don't know, is that Polish? Sazarad? Looks as though that might be Polish. Let's try to keep things in English. It's nicer that way for everybody. That's an interesting layout. Come on. Come on. It's as though I might be taking this. What unit is up there in the... Just... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't even get the Devourer out. No problem, Saza. Ah, you're running 3 clans. That is a job. Oh, there went my dragon. Amir! From the clan Boo, I suppose. Energy drinks. Coffee. Ryan Hubner. I do not drink coffee. I've actually... Randu! How you doing, Randu? Yeah, coffee. I don't drink coffee. I've drunk coffee once in my life. I was probably about, I don't know, 6 years old. And, no, actually, I was probably 8 or 9. Probably 9. I've always liked tea, and I'd made myself some tea. And, I had the tea on the table, and did something else, then came back and grabbed the mug and took a drink, and it was somebody's old cold coffee. And so since that, I've never had the urge to even taste any more coffee. Yeah, so no, I don't drink coffee. I do drink the occasional energy drink. The only energy drink I actually... Can you even say you like an energy drink? I don't know. Mathramar. So I'm taking this one. Very close, though. Where's my Devourer? You must have gotten my Death Knight quite early. Anyway, yeah, energy drinks. There's only one certain one and one certain taste of one. It's kind of rare. So, I don't drink them too often. Yeah, I have to admit, Joe Lanny, the smell of coffee is good. Especially ground coffee beans. That smells good. I mean, I admit that. It smells fine. Freshly brewed pot of coffee. It smells great. But the taste? No. No. Swift, you have the same dragon tree. That's a dragon tree. I didn't know what it was in English. They call it in Finnish, they call it a jukkapalmu, which is, I guess, jack palm. So, I don't know. Oh, dragon tree. That sounds a lot better. It's hard to say, but that's capital I, like I, not an L. Oh, right. So that would be then Joe Yanni. Yanni? Yeah. I thought all Nordic folks love coffee. Who says I'm Nordic? Yeah, coffee. Yeah, True. Finns are very known for Joe, excellent, nailed it. Yeah, Finns are known for drinking lots of coffee, like all Nordics, I think. The thing in Finland, though, is the coffee they drink here, I suppose, or I've heard, is not possible. Might not be like the strongest coffee in the world. So I suppose they're different. You can have like light coffee and dark coffee. The dark coffee is not that popular, and then the coffee they do make isn't often that strong. So that's why you drink lots of coffee, because you can. It's not like like Simo GG says, it's not like Italian coffee where you have like a small cup of it, and that's like, I don't know, very strong stuff. So I don't know who am I to say I don't drink coffee. Oh dear. Yes. Can we fight some fantasy army on April Fool's Day? Yeah, the fantasy army thing. If you're talking about like the video we have, who's this? Grander Forger. If you're talking about the fantasy armies, like the videos we've just done, where the Earth Elements all splits into millions of them or whatever, those require a very specific kind of what we call a build. It's a developer build where we can alter the mechanics and the restrictions of the units and everything. So it does pretty much what we want. That is something that can't be run publicly. So it's not possible to get those to run then on the normal game for everybody globally. So there is that. Thunderhead had dinner. Excellent. Was it good? Quiz 2 active. Yeah, quiz 2 is active. I shall drop both quizzes again because they are both still active. Quiz 1 is still active because it does require some thinking. And there's the second quiz. So both are still open and active. And no, I've forgotten the nobody said about quiz at 150 likes. The problem with the 150 like quiz is I haven't done it yet. So if we get up to 150 likes today, I'm gonna have to do some quick thinking because I do not have a quiz ready. Oh, Flint from Boo. Oh, and he's put the the clan tag into his actual account name. Yeah. Yeah. So quiz 3. Quiz 3. Quiz 3. Quiz 3. Quiz 3 idea, recommendations for a new background. Skater Spade. Yeah. There's actually quite a few backgrounds, I just realized myself. Quite a few backgrounds out there. The one I like the most is one of the newest ones. The looks like You know, like ruins of a church or something. Some of the lead glass with light going through it. I like that when I do. G1234. It can be tough to think up of a good name for your account. It can be tough. Though luckily, I don't know if everybody likes this, but in Battle Legion, account names aren't unique, so there's no issue with using an account name that somebody else has already got or used. I like that myself. Obviously, there is the one drawback that then it can be difficult to know who you're actually fighting. Is it your friend called something, or is it some stranger called the same thing? But, what I don't like about the systems where the names are unique, some of the bigger gaming platforms or whatever, when you try to come up, you register for the first time and you try to think up of a good account name, and then this name is already used. And then you think of something else. This name is already used. Think of something else. This name is already used. And then you put in the randomest amount of letters and numbers. This name is already used. Yeah, but I don't know. But G, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good. Admiral Hunter. Let's see how the Admiral does today. That's good, Joe. I usually go by Seth, but if I can't get that, my name will be Someone Took Seth. I like that. Quiz 3, that'll be if we get 150 likes. Last time I think I did the quiz shortly before the stream ended, even though we didn't get the 150 likes. I don't know if I'll be doing it this time, especially because I don't have a quiz 3. We do get up to 150 likes, and I will certainly come up with something. Like, is pineapple on pizza okay? I've done that already before. So, I believe it was a tie as well. If you round the numbers off to even numbers, then it was a tie, 50-50. Pineapple on pizza. I think pineapple is great on pizza. If somebody likes asparagus on pizza, then I feel fine with pineapple. And somebody says, oh, well, you can't have fruit on pizza. What about the tomato sauce? Tomatoes are actually fruits, I believe. So anyway. Shiver. Did not do well. DR Vive. Is that like Dr. Vive? Not enough. Babble Supreme, suggestion for a quiz there. How many times has Crucible taken a drink of water this stream? Sure, not enough. Yeah, I take small sips. I'm not all that used to talking this much. in one sitting, so I take small sips. But yeah. Tomatoes are fruits with the spirit of a vegetable. They are that, yes. I think often folks don't associate tomatoes with fruits because they're usually not, you know, like sweet. Like they're not sweet like fruits usually are. Well, it depends on the tomato. I mean, if you get some of the really small tomatoes, like I don't know, the cherry tomatoes or whatever, they can be very sweet. But the normal biggish sized tomatoes, and they're not sweet, so they don't feel like fruits in that sense. Applesauce on pizza. Yeah. Annie Viper asking Ryan if this is does this make Italians mad day? I don't know. I do know a few Italians that will say that, yeah, pineapple is fine on pizza, it tastes great, but you can't ask for something like that. That's mad. I was at a specialty restaurant once and they gave me a small vial of tomato water. Tomato water? Tomato water? You mean like a tomato just squeezed to get... Ooh, sounds a bit odd. I mean, tomato juice I get. Tomato juice is great. Not in large quantities, but, you know. Hey, you know what, guys? We've still got about 20 minutes to go, a little bit more. And OBS has not crashed a single time. How great is that? Yeah. Rabble Supreme, applesauce instead of tomato sauce does actually work. Had a friend who was allergic to tomatoes. Okay, we're back. It's funny. It wasn't that long ago that I mentioned that OBS is running fine. What happens? OBS crashes. That, I don't know. Anyway, we're back. As soon as I noticed, I did stop auto spin. We're back. We're continuing. The cheat. That was interesting. Yeah. Anyway, we're back. We're still going. We've still got just under 20 minutes to go. Don't forget, I will show the unit boosting, the general idea of it, once we get to the end. But anyway, yeah, yes, Azari. OBS was like, hold my tomato water. Tomato water. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, next stream we won't mention OBS crashing, and we'll see if that prevents it from crashing. Oh, I mentioned it again. It's going to crash soon. Anyway, I hope Rabble Supreme got my tip on replacing Tomato sauce with sour cream. It works. Anywho. By the way, Sasha is pronounced like Sasha. Okay. Yeah, first time I read it, I was thinking how the SZ combination works exactly. But, yeah, Sasha. Peter. Oh. I got my Devour out. Like in Polish. Yeah, okay. Have you guys liked R31NO or Reno with Reload? Have you tried it out much? My Reno is only level like 78, so I only have the first two Power Stone slots open, so I can only get one reload onto it. Also, I'm not running a Titan build at the moment, so I don't have Reno at the moment. And I'm using an Ethereal build at the moment. The Phylactery of Silent Whispers. Also, Skater Spade is pronounced like, can I please have free gems? Yup. Yeah, I've noticed that the builds using the Phylactery of Silent Whispers do quite well against this build that I have running now. Crucible's name is pronounced no you may not. Quiz 3. We don't have 150 likes. B-boat, I don't think I have. Unfortunately. I don't think so. Yeah. Turkey burger. is getting his turkey burger served to him. Jacob Tipton, you have him reload. Yeah, but you have 2 reloads on. Now, I was wondering if folks have managed to get Reno leveled up enough to have 2 reloads, whether he's as awesome as I would hope he would be. I mean, you could have it trigger like multiple times. And, ooh, non-stop. Gee, that neat idea for a fantasy army there. Non-stop Reno. That might be interesting. Saeed seems to be in position 109 in the global ranking. Not doing well. I'm not doing well. Yeah, overtime, and now the catapult will take care of my devourer. Look at those boulders go. Yeah. Anyway. Ten minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. And I think it's been quite well balanced. My win rate, I've only looked at it a few times. It seems to be kind of around about 50. So it seems to be nicely balanced. Having a Reno that shoots crows. Yeah. You might have come across one thing that might not be adjustable. I don't know if the code can, yeah, fly. I'm pretty sure it can. Yeah, because we've had units that have been able to accidentally target crows. Yeah, the Reno that would take down crows. Anyway, seems as though OBS did not like the fact that I was being positive about it. So, but anyway, one good thing is I'm getting quick at reloading OBS. I mean, luckily there's not much to it. You just say no to the crash dump that it prompts, and then it shuts down OBS. Start it up and select the broadcast and start the broadcast. Luckily it's not that. It's not that long. But anyway, we'll get back to Anti-Viper. Can we go back to the part where you drink tomato juice but not coffee? Yes, we can. Tomato juice is okay. Not in excessive quantities, obviously, but yeah, it's okay. Especially if you add a few things to it. but yeah. Jack Tipton, double reload, haste on Reno. Excellent. He's written Rhino. Yeah, Reno. It's basically there's a Finnish name called Reino, which is R-E-I-N-O. N-O. So like R31NO. That's where that comes from. So we say Reno. Oh, crows that are ammo that Reno shoots from his gun. Don't know about that. Oh, I suppose that would be possible because we do have, for instance, the skin where the hammer throws actually throw fish. So why not have Reno's projectiles crows? Though they would still work as projectiles and not actually, start flying about like the normal crow units. Yeah. Anyway. Inbal A, does all people that signed up fight in this stream? Because I didn't see mine. All the folks who signed up have a chance of appearing in the stream, but since the stream is only 2 hours long, then it's only a certain amount of battles we can do. And in this case, it looks as though we might be getting up to, I don't know, maybe 160, 170 battles in total. So, Swift. The Google Doc is programmed, so if you missed it this time, you should get it next time. No, it's not actually. The order of the order of who fights in the fight night, that's actually the Google form has nothing to do with it. The system is completely separate. It's our system we've created ourselves for the game, obviously. The Google form collects the player tags, and then I actually just copy them into our Fight Night system, and the Fight Night system does a shuffle, and we play. There are different kind of stats as to who's played before and who hasn't, and who's won and who hasn't, and so on. But I can't order, or at least I'm pretty sure I can't order according to that. But it's something I could ask. Could ask our server folks. I could ask them if that could be possible to order them a different way, so that we could get folks who have participated many times and compared to how many times they've actually gotten to fight. If we could order them based on that, and that would be really fair, wouldn't it? It's a possibility. Quiz 2 link. Yeah, I can drop the Quiz 2 link again. Quiz 2 link is dropping there. Hey, look at that. My win rate is now 63. We're fighting Methylic. You have about 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes, something like that. Use a fast army next time. Okay, so we'll do 8 groups of dogs at level 150, and behind them we'll do arcane blades all at 150, and behind them rays at 150 with the phylactery artifact maxed out. Those will be fast battles. Yeah, Rebel Supreme, have the Fight Night Army show up as a special event, skirmish bounty tab for Gems Reward. Yeah, I like that idea. Can we have a quiz 3 for those who are watching? Yeah, the quiz could be, are you watching? Oh dear. Yes, do that. Be fast. That would mean just 100 gems for everybody. Nobody'd get the win. Oh dear. Quiz 3. I can do a quiz 3, but I just don't have a question for it. Quiz 3. Quiz 3. Quiz 3. Quiz 3. Okay. I have a quiz 3. Have you... Ah. Okay. Quiz 3. Why is it so difficult to type? Why is it so difficult to type? I'm running out of time. Oh, come on. Oh, dear. There we go. Quiz 3 is ready. Grab the link. The command table. Oh, I like that. I like that. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Well, that depends. Oh, dear. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it depends. Yeah, Annie Viper got it. Though, to be honest, there's a slight mistake in that. Because if you want to nitpick, I don't think there is a swallow called an African swallow. There is the European swallow, but there is no African swallow. But not that kind of, you know, it's unimportant. It's a good joke, good movie as well. Anyway, we're actually 1 minute past, so we'll finish this battle, and just because I myself don't like sudden ending of anything, we'll do one more after this. So Alistair is the penultimate battle, which I won. We'll do one more, and then we'll have a look at the unit boosting. I'll show you guys what it looks like, how it works, and the basic idea of it. So, Skeletics. Skeletics? Yes. Skeletics is the last battle. Ben Ruckman, well, you gotta choose one. Oh yes, you can. Yeah, somebody charging in with coconuts. Lippity cloppity clippity clop. Da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-da. I just realized the next ringtone I need to put on my phone. Charging music from from that movie that we've been talking about. Anyway, let's see. Why did I collect those? I do not know. That's fine. Let's just hop on out of here. Actually, before I do that, let's just go ahead and closing the event. So now everybody who did not get to fight will also now get their gems. That is now done. Now we can hop out of here. Let's have a look at coconuts and migratory. Are they? Ooh. There we go. We are now here. And now you can see, if you have a look up there, up there, you can see it says boost. The boost system, actually, it can't be disabled. It is there all the time. It is running all the time. So it will help you out whenever it is possible to help you out. And what it can do is it can boost up to 3 army points worth of units. So if it's boosting a mythic, it'll take all 3. But if it's boosting 3 commons, then, well, it can then boost 3 commons. And what it does is it takes the average of all the units on the battlefield, the average level, and it will assign that level to the unit that is lacking. Now take into account that it is then actually counting in also the level of the unit that it is boosting, the actual real level. So for instance, if we take what it would be, yeah, I don't have much here. I get these up to 50, so it's kind of like easy to understand. Have enough coins and everything? Yes, I do. So anyway, so we can drop in that, and we drop in that. Now you can see it's not boosting anything because it doesn't need to. The average of them is, you know, perfect. It's 50. Boosting wouldn't affect either of those. But if we drag in this one extra unit with that only has level 1, you can see it's now boosted to level 34. And now that is, why is it 34? Why isn't it 50? Because it's not the average of the 2 with the higher levels, it's the average of all 3. So it's 50, a 50, and a 1. So the average is 34. So that's what you get. But do notice, even though you can see it says level 1 there, the power stone slots do not open. So this will not activate any of the power stones, but it will give you the stats that a level 34 unit has, and not for the level 1. So if we drop that out, then you can see it drops to 26. Drop that out, then it's back to just the 1. So that's how that works. And it works, I mean, for opponents as well. If you're playing an opponent that has in their layout unit that is boosted, then yes, you will then battle. You will see the opponent. Let's just see if we happen to get an opponent that has it boosted. Yeah, there you go. You see the battle wagon, it was boosted. So opponents also have the boost. You can see it. Are there any questions about this? I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward, but it is game changing. I mean, especially with any new units. If you got a dragon, for instance, that is just, you know, you've just managed to open up the frost dragon, then you can have it at level 34. So I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it gives you an idea. Granted, power stones do make up a lot of the unit, but it gives you an idea of what the unit can do. And as you can see here, now it's boosted. It's boosted at 3. It's taken up all the boosts. So even if we drag one more in, like these guys over here, then it's not boosting those because it can't. And if we're boosting that, then if we drag in the dragon, then it won't boost the dragon because you're already boosting. There's not 3 left. So if you know, yeah. That's how it works. Questions? Any questions? Awesome new feature. Fantastic presentation. Didn't understand it until you showed me. Well, that's why I like to show these new features like this. Anyway, this is now coming in on Monday. And so Monday, when the season changes, then the boost will activate and you'll get your units boosted that are slightly lacking. I imagine we'll be seeing a lot more Rhinos. And yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, there's not much more to show. I mean, it's doesn't really help to show it anymore because it's that's the way it is. But yeah, but it is neat. You can see there's catapult on the enemy's side is now boosted, and yeah, cool. So that was it for this time. I hope you like this feature. It is nice. It is cool. And yeah, if that's it, I would like to say goodbye. We'll see you in about 2 weeks' time. And then we'll be going through the next era. And there'll be a lots more to talk about, so the battle news will be more massive next time, as will be the new era coming in. Anyway, if you have any more questions, pop them on Discord. I'll get to them tomorrow. It is quite late here, local time, 8 o'clock in the evening, heading on home. All the gems for the battles, they've already been issued. Gems for the quizzes, I'll get to those tomorrow. So don't worry. Hope you all have a fantastic morning, day, evening, night, whatever time it is where you are. Catch you later.